Hello everyone, this is Beast from Beast of the Gaming 69, and today I am reacting to a Trust to Cat Productions video that sounds pretty cool when you, I'll explain in a second. When you think about the concept here, this is a fan edit for what he's calling Michael Myers versus Pinhead Halloween Hellbound. And this seems really cool of a concept. So Michael's been referred to as pure evil, and despite the new movies route, the original franchise route is the true canon franchise. It's pretty much, yeah, it is practically confirmed. Michael really is true evil incarnate, more or less. Like the spirit of Sam Hain has embodied Michael Myers, but it's also evil. Michael and who he is almost no longer there by the last few films that they made. It's just a walking killing machine that remembers who he hates. So this is an interesting concept because it's like Hell's executioner, more or less, Pinhead, going against pure, like the incarnation of pure evil and Sam Hain, which means Halloween itself. That was the original name for the holiday, if people don't know. So I'm not really going to waste any time on this. The only thing I'm going to say is I honestly don't know how this could go. I would like to root for Michael because I just don't think Pinhead's tricks are going to work so well on somebody like him. And honestly, from what I've seen, I've watched every Hellraiser movie. There's actually a lot of them. I've watched and I own all the Michael Myers movies. From what I know is Pinhead, when he doesn't have the tricks or the Cenobites at his back, if it comes down to hand, Michael's going to kick his ass. Because, like, him without tricks up his sleeves or the Cenobites backing him up, he's not that hard to deal with hand to hand. Like physically fighting, it's not hard to deal with Pinhead. I mean, it might be hard for some of the people in those movies because you're talking about girls who don't know how to defend themselves or dealing with someone like him. Whereas opposed to Michael knows how to defend himself and kill other people is kind of his forte. So he's not going to be afraid of Pinhead. And hand to hand, he's going to know, okay, now it's me or this guy. I'm going to put the knife in him first. So I'm rooting for either or here, to be honest. But if I had my preference, it would be Michael. But I'm not biased when I judge things. So we are going to watch this. It's recorded. I'm watching it on my TV, but it's playing at the same time down here. There might be a little delay between the two, but it'd only be by like anywhere between 1 to a 3 second delay. That's it. So I'm just letting you guys know this ahead of time. I might be able to get them to play on par here. I'll have to let you know how that goes. Without further ado, let's watch Halloween Hellbound, Michael Myers versus Pinhead. I got the credits to the part where it says presents on my screen, so this part's going to play on its own until it gets to where I am. It's a 1 second delay, just so you people know. Good old Dr. Loomis. Rest in peace, Donald Pleasance. You are the true Sam Loomis. Nobody else will do better. The sound might cut out a little bit here. But I'm not sure if that's the video. Maybe it was an editing problem, I think. But it's definitely not on my part, just letting everybody know. Because the video on my phone is downloaded, the video I'm watching is being watched, so. He might have blocked out the Halloween music to avoid copyright. I don't think you can get copyrighted for that though. This is something to put a smile on a horror fan's face right here. Oh, he's got the Cenobites with him.
Time to play.
Cattermouth. He's my favorite Cenobite, actually.
Go on.
Mostly because he reminds me of Nemesis a little bit. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, that's Michael's way of saying bring it.
Your suffering will be legendary even in hell.
I forgot this little bitch was actually really hot when she was alive. He let Michael go? Oh shit. Michael's gonna be pissed.
This operation.
Ho 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 ho! Oh, the tide has changed.
I'm your doctor. I'm here to help. Go home!
Yeah. Lewis saved the day. Far more hectic than I thought it would be. Wow. Okay. that really the end of it? Alright. So, let me... Oh, it's called HELLOWEEN. I'm sorry. I got the title wrong. But, for one, that was actually really cool. And I see that I was pretty much right about how this would kind of go down. Minus the one guy that takes over for the Cenobites. I can't remember which Hellraiser he was from, but that did happen. Wow, though. In case you guys are wondering who I'm talking about, the guy with the big penis thing with the tentacles attached to his fucking head. That's the dude I'm talking about. It's really fucked up. Like, I know Pinhead's pretty much screwed even with his powers if he's forced to go hand to hand and the chain, like his abilities don't work and he doesn't have the Cenobites, which Michael killed one of them. But, making him human, that's just so much worse. It's seriously foul to sit there and just be like, yeah, well, this guy's incredibly difficult to kill. So, yeah, poof, you're human now. Fuck you, bitch. Michael, kill him. This guy didn't like him, but you really have to not like somebody to just let Michael Myers fucking kill them, especially to depower them and then let Michael do it. The only thing I'll give credit on is even be depowered. Pinhead still rose his fucking little knife thing, and he's just like, hey, even if I die, I'm gonna try. But you didn't get very far. Michael was smart. He grabbed a big ass fucking scythe, and it was kind of cool the way he was just standing there with it like this. It's like Michael's the grim fucking reaper, and he just reaped Pinhead. Well, my opinion is that I thought it was really fucking cool. I was not expecting it to be as cool because this is one of his older videos. This is actually from 8 years ago he did this. And he did a very good job. Like, it's just like all his other ones. This is seriously fucking believable. But, yeah, I liked it. Anybody else who watched it, let me know down below what you thought of it. I thought this was really cool. And, just so you guys know, the 1 second delay thing stopped after Loomis entered the house for the first time. I like paused played and it put it right back to that no longer 1 second delay. It was back on track. But yeah, that was really cool. I thoroughly enjoyed that as a horror fan, a movie fan, and a fan of Hellraiser and Halloween. It was just really cool to see this happen. So I hope everybody enjoyed. I try to give the most genuine reaction I can to this kind of stuff. It's pretty easy for me because I'm a big nut of these things, like I said, and I'm a big fan of superheroes and horror movie stuff and other things that are nerdy, like Transformers and G.I. Joe and shit like that. And video games, too. But, so my reactions are pretty genuine because it's just I love that shit. It's when I see something cool, you'll see it in my face that I'm like amazed. So, yeah, there's more of these coming. Don't worry to anybody who watches my channel. I'm not turning this into a reaction only thing. I have no problem with people who do. It's just I want to be unique. I want to do a couple different kinds of things on my channel. I don't want to just be known for one thing or two things. I want to eventually be known for a couple things whenever I have the subscriber count to get there. So, I hope everybody enjoyed this. I did. I really love this. I thought this was cool. I've watched, I think only maybe 6 or 7 of what are supposed to be, this would make 6 or 7, of what are supposed to be like the best Michael Myers versus Pinhead battles that there are. I have to honestly say this is like the best one I've seen. I mean, yeah, the other ones had more fighting, but they were either they weren't as edited as well as this, or they just I don't know. I like this story different. It's not just let's brawl. It was different. There was more shit going on than that. I thought it was cool. So, yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one.